it provokes me to think though as well, because it's quite, I've got a lot of respect for people in healthcare, nursing, and all these fields generally, mental health as well, because it takes a lot of energy. When you're working with people in these sorts of scenarios, it takes a lot of energy. And so what sort of work do you have to do, or what sort of training do you have to do for your own care, right? Within that, your own mindset and your own wellness and well-being when you're surrounded in an environment that's like this? Does that come into play at all?
It does. And I mean, you know, it's what we see, not you know, it's we do what we can to make things better, but the reality is we see some very sad things. And every so often, you know, we are human as well, and every so often someone will touch us, whether it's because we empathize with them, we see ourselves in their situation, they remind us of someone, there's someone, you know, our colleagues, if we look after them, or if you just really like somebody, I guess, you know, it's inevitable that we would be touched by what we see. And I guess the important thing is to take care of yourself and to kind of observe the boundaries as well. I guess if you're feeling, I can only speak for myself, I guess if I speak, if I feel that I am getting emotionally attached or upset by a situation, then I would share the load. I would either share the load with another colleague, or if needed, ask my colleague to take over the care of this patient. But that's the beauty of the multidisciplinary team, is that we actually support each other. I'm so blessed to be working in a team who just, you know, I think we share the load, and we have these meetings every week where we discuss the patients, but in doing so, we can all discuss our reactions and, you know, how we manage them and our feelings about it. And we acknowledge when it is difficult. So sharing the load is a good thing. Stepping back if it's too hard is another. Switching your phone off.
Nice.
I should practice what I preach. I try to, but switching your phone off, because really, you know, if you go on leave, you think it's all going to fall apart, and it doesn't. And people step up, and the workers are there, doing things outside of medicine. I guess your family, what you like to do, your hobbies. I like to watch Netflix a lot. So I guess, you know, hobbies and just moderation. And then, you know what, if it's just too hard and you need help, there's no shame in asking for help. If you need to see a professional, or if you need to speak to your manager, there's absolutely no shame in doing that, because we're all human. And it's better to take care of yourself, because you just will not be able to take care of other people. And we need as many healthy workers as we can get.
100%. We've got to put our own oxygen mask on first before we can put it on others, right? As they always say in the plane, it's the same here. I think though, what's wonderful about what you're describing is those same ideas. I mean, I see that for my business clients, corporate clients, right? Switching off, asking for help, sharing the load, stepping back, taking your emotion out of it, turning the phone off. All these, it's actually quite wonderful to hear. It's refreshing. It's the same.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody. But one thing specifically though, you said, but you're working in this field though that is by default, it's definitely a lot more arranged in a different way because of the scope of your work, right? I think that ability to turn that phone off and step back though, and realize it's something else you said, which is you think that the ship's going to sink if I'm not there. The reality is it's not, because people are going to step up and things are going to get taken care of and done. And I think that's something that many people, though, can forget in broader fields, too. I think the way you articulate that is really nice.